Hello everyone, welcome to enemymilitaria.com. Today we're going to be discussing late Viet Minh and early North Vietnamese Army pith helmets. What do we mean by pith? Well, they're actually made of cork. Pith is another name for cork. So this was the style of helmet worn by the Viet Minh around 1954. They also wore bamboo helmets with plastic covers similar to what the Viet Cong wore. However, when the North Vietnamese Army was established from the remnants of the Viet Minh Army, they standardized on a colonial style pith helmet. The first helmet we're going to take a look at is the one here on the top. It has a very thin leather chin strap. You can see it has aluminum flat buckle here and there. In addition, it has two vents on the side, as you can see, and a 4-hole dome vent on the top. Now, looking at the top of the helmet, it looks very similar to all the other North Vietnamese helmets. When we turn this helmet over, we see a lot of different colors. That doesn't bother us so much because when these helmets were made, whatever material was used, actually whatever material was available is what was used. The one thing we'll notice, it's got a steel vent on the inside here that has a nut which attaches the vent to the outside. And if you can see it on the inside here, it's interwoven bamboo, as well as bamboo or some sort of wooden spacers all the way around the inside of the helmet. These were non-adjustable. The next helmet we're going to take a look at is very similar to that one, but this one was made without a chin strap. And there's a label. What does the label say? Well, we translated it, and it roughly says new and durable style, careful on one side, and then guaranteed on the other, manufacturers of all kinds of hats. We suspect this helmet was actually made in China, and a fake Vietnamese label was put on it. This one has a brass or a copper washer on the inside, a couple of vents on the outside, and a nice pleasing khaki brown color. Again, it's got 4 panels on the top, and the domed vent has 4 outlets. The helmet here again has bamboo on the sweatband, as you can see. So it's small pieces of bamboo interwoven along with this plastic material to act as the sweatband. The last helmet we'll look at has got a little bit lower dome on it, but sort of follows all the characteristics of the others that we looked at. This one again has aluminum hardware on the buckle and the rivet, 3 vents on this side, the 4 domed vent on the top. This one has a 6-panel top. When we turn it over, you can see what appears to be a Viet Cong scarf. Now, whether that scarf was put there when the hat was made or not, we're not sure. There's a name here and also a name right here in Vietnamese. Has a sort of a brown plasticized sweatband like the others. This one is lined with sort of a brownish gray liner on the inside. We notice that there's also the same Vietnamese name here. Apparently he didn't want his helmet taken. So these are the style of helmets worn in the 1950s into the early 1960s when the North Vietnamese changed the style of the helmet altogether and went away from the colonial style helmet to this style. Hope you enjoyed the video. These helmets we think are currently available on enemymilitaria.com if you have any interest in reading further. Thank you.